it's your boy, Paul Sands, aka Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This is your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell every time I post up new content. People, I swear, if it wasn't for famous people, what the fuck would anybody motherfucking report on? Right? I mean, these people, right? Just because they done got thrown in the spotlight, right? Everybody want to know what these motherfuckers do, right? And which, okay, I get it. You know, y'all ain't got nothing that's better to do with y'all motherfucking life. You know, but since this is what it has come to, then okay, the crazy uncle is gonna come through here and really tell y'all what the fuck is really going on here. Right? So let's actually really look at this whole Joy Taylor thing. She been in the news for a pretty good while. Sex scandals, fucking her way to the top, the whole nine, right? But here's the $64,000 question. If y'all knew this, if y'all knew that this woman didn't know anything about sports, then why did y'all still have her on the motherfucking path? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'm retired. I got all the motherfucking time in the world. Right? But see, I'm gonna tell you why Joy Taylor stayed on as long as she did, right? Because 9 times out of 10, all of y'all was trying to fuck. Right? And just note that Joy probably really wasn't too fucked up about giving up the booty to a lot of y'all. So you motherfuckers get mad, right? And you put shit in play. And then as an end result, this is what the fuck happens. Now, let's not get this shit twisted. Cause I know a lot of you motherfuckers, y'all gonna say, oh wait, there you go. He defended folk again. And so and even if I was, the fuck is it to y'all? Like seriously. Now, people fuck at the workplace. This ain't nothing new. So I'm trying to figure out, the crazy uncle is trying to figure out why the fuck is this news when it happens on a daily basis. As we speak right now, as a female or females are taking dictation, if you catch what I'm saying. But if they get caught, they just get fired. It don't make the fucking news. Y'all gonna stop picking and choosing on who y'all want in the damn news. Say the crazy uncle was working and I decide to fuck somebody. I get caught. We both get fired. Who's really gonna give a good goddamn? And so I feel the exact same way about Joy Taylor. I don't give a good goddamn and three lovely fucks. I really don't. But this is what you motherfuckers do on a daily basis. They're like say, y'all just look at the simple fact, oh, she fucking. But you never talk about why she fucked. Right? Just like you motherfuckers, and I'm talking about the men now, right? And you know, y'all want to sit up here. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that all men are just goody two shoes. I'm not saying that, right? But what I'm saying is this, right? If you're not gonna tell the full story, don't tell it. Shut the fuck up and color, right? Plain and simple. But y'all ain't gonna do that. Y'all don't. Y'all just y'all. It's about y'all love putting motherfuckers on blast, don't you? Right? So I'm just like, leave that woman alone. You know, y'all act like, okay, if she want to fuck, hey, that's her God-given right. What's that song that Salt and Pepper had out a while back? It's none of your business, right? If I want to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your business. It ain't none of y'all's motherfucking business. Y'all just mad because she didn't drop the draws to y'all. And y'all motherfucker kill me like, oh, she's nice looking. Yeah. Go on say you would want to fuck too if she gave up the booty to you. Just go ahead and say that. Don't clown this woman because she took advantage of the situation, even if it was a motherfucking situation, right? Because all what the fuck you gotta do is tell the bitch, hell no. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. And then whatever legal battles come after that, let them come. Because if you, as the individual, the boss, the president, CEO, owner, whatever the case may be, right? You have built this brand that you have from the ground up. You do it the same way that you do your kids. You raise them up to be a success, right? And you don't want nobody interfering on what the fuck you do to your kids. You should do your goddamn brand or your company, or in this case, your TV station, right? You don't want to bring in no toxic shit. So whoever the fuck was the big man at Fox, get on his ass. And I already know y'all gonna say, well, they did that. Well, if the motherfucker is still working there, apparently they didn't do quite enough. They really did. I mean, just like I said, had she not been famous and was fucking on the job, you motherfuckers wouldn't give three lovely shits and a good goddamn. So why the fuck y'all want to give three lovely shits and a good goddamn now? Oh, I get it. She famous. She got big titties. Her skin looks like peanut butter. So what y'all do? Y'all let that motherfucker stay. I swear, if this ain't farting in the bathtub and turning around biting the fucking bubble, or it's like what George Clinton said, many years ago. Yeah, this is the story of a famous dog. For a dog that chases his tail will be dizzy, right? You thought that your own ass was Joy Taylor. You became dizzy, and then once you realized that was your own ass that you chasing, now you mad. When it really wasn't her goddamn fault. Quit getting mad at motherfuckers that actually really take care, that actually really can see an opportunity and they jump on it, they get that money, stack your money, and then if they do fire you, guess what? You got you some money. You ain't, put it like that. You ain't gotta do shit else if you don't want to. I mean, let's be reasonable about this here, people. This is all what this is all what put it like this. If you famous, then motherfuckers are gonna watch. If you ain't about shit, they don't like I say, they don't give good goddamn. Right? But like I said, y'all leave that woman alone, right? You know, because if she go, because she get another job somewhere else, right? What fuck y'all gonna do? Oh no, she fucked everybody at the last job. Is that what the fuck y'all gonna say? Y'all wild. Like it's almost like some of you motherfuckers are past Pluto, and then by the time that the signal get out to your ass, it's already too motherfucking late. Or in other words, you owe next Tuesday, motherfucker. Okay? Next order of business, we're gonna talk about the Obamas. Now, y'all already know how I feel about the Obamas, but here's, now we done went from a famous person to a famous couple. So whatever the fuck the rumors were about them getting a divorce, it's, you know, I don't know if it's true or not. But let's just say that it is. Let's just say that it is. Okay. People get tired of motherfuckers. Right? One motherfucker can look at you, you know what? I don't want to be married to you no more. It's not nothing that you did, but it's just for some fact, I don't want to be married with you no. I don't want to be married to you no more. Right? And then there's sometimes that the feeling is mutual on both sides. Right? So just like with Joy Taylor, I'm gonna say the exact same shit about the Obamas. I could care less if they stay together or if they don't stay together. Anybody that actually really knows the real truth about the Obamas, I'm just gonna let that. I'm just gonna let that play out. Right? Last order of business, which for the most part, out of all of the shit that the crazy uncle can talk about, this is probably like the most fucked up one. The so-called Manosphere. To be perfectly honest, it sounds like that y'all a whole bunch of bitches. And I can say that because you see, the crazy uncle, I'm from the old school, right? Crazy uncle gonna do what he want to do, say what he want to say, when he want to do it, and when he want to say it. Right? I mean, motherfucker, for the past 2 or 3 years, right? Or at least since I've been back here in Little Rock, Arkansas. I go on YouTube. This is all what the fuck I hear. I either hear about how fucked up the industry is, which I already knew that, right? Or I gotta hear some shit about, okay, how women want a particular type of male. And I'm, and for whatever reason, it seems like a lot of you motherfuckers get pissed off because they have standards. What's wrong with having a motherfucking standard? Right? Regardless of what the fuck you may or may not look like. It's it's funny to me where that all these so-called men that have their channels, it's like, okay, I really don't know how old y'all are, but it's quite obvious. A lot of you motherfuckers was probably born after 1983. And so you say, well, what's up with being born? What's up with 1983? Well, put it like this. This was the year, if I'm not mistaken, right? That this is when the shit went soft. You can't beat your kids' ass no more. Right? All that shit went out the window. Why? Because motherfuckers ain't minding their goddamn business. Now, I will say this. Discipline your child, yes. But don't go overboard with it. Right? You can beat your kids' ass and they understand what the fuck is going on. You beat their ass, keep that shit moving. Right? Motherfuckers holler about simp this, simp that, simp the other. Right? So I just got a question for the so-called manosphere. Right? Put like this. Women were fucked, and I'm not gonna sit up here. And when I'm saying this, right, I just look at it as far as like how I see it from these motherfuckers' perspective, right? Women have been fucked up for years. I told y'all this, right? Y'all will sit up here and women are fucked up. Okay, why they fucked up? Right? Y'all don't never say that. Y'all just know that they fucked up. Okay, why? Why are they fucked up? I told y'all this. But y'all don't like listening to no motherfucker though. Y'all don't like listening to the crazy uncle. But now it's a disease, right? Some women can handle that shit pretty damn well. And it's quite obvious of the women that can't, right? So I don't want to hear, so all this shit, what you see on TV and all that kind of stuff, okay, will it influence you to a certain degree? It may or may not. But before this so-called, which you motherfuckers call social media, and that shit been that's why and y'all wonder why I call y'all raggedy, right? Social media has been around forever and a goddamn day. But all of a sudden, anything after 1990, oh, it's social media. What the fuck you think the news is? Back in the day, when we only had 3 channels, that was social media. Radio, goddamn social media. Now, all of a sudden, just because the internet come along, it's social media. Really, motherfucker? Y'all that damn stupid. Same thing with goddamn AI. AI been around forever and a day. I tell you, the motherfuckers that's involved, that actually really got this shit going, are sitting back laughing at y'all motherfucking ass. They say, oh, we gonna put this robot out here and say, oh, this is AI. This is AI. Put the goddamn robot out there. Right? Do y'all even know what the fuck AI is? Or y'all just taking it and run with it like y'all do every goddamn thing else? And just like I said, y'all wonder why the crazy uncle call y'all raggedy. You some bitch, like I said, y'all motherfuckers, y'all past Pluto. And then by the time the signal get to y'all, it's too late. Because these motherfucking robots that y'all call AI, right? I'm trying not to laugh at y'all. I really am. So anyway, right? So you go build some shit from the ground up. And you put all of this bullshit information into that robot or robots. They know the exact same shit that you know. Right? And they just some of that shit, especially like some of the movies that I've been watching, right? These so-called robots, they ain't no goddamn different than us. Because some of you motherfuckers can actually really take something and blow that shit out of proportion. But it's AI. Y'all love this shit. Ignorant bastards, I swear. You know, and you know, it's put like this. any any man, any man born after 1983, you motherfucking suspect. I'm just gonna put it out there. And then somebody could be like, okay, well, damn, crazy unc. Somebody could probably say the exact same shit about you. And you know, and for the most part, they probably right. Because you look at what the fuck was going on in the 70s. You fucked up, you got your ass whooped. Plain and simple. And so you go backwards in time. And as you go backwards in time, right? Just really stop and pay attention to how the men were back then versus how they are now. You motherfuckers, put like this. The so-called male population has been dwindled down to almost nothing. Now that's one thing that I probably, you know, that I can actually Well, I ain't finna agree with y'all on that because I was saying it before y'all was saying it. And then what kills me, right? Y'all to put motherfuckers like Kevin Samuels on a goddamn pedestal. And this motherfucker, yeah, he dead like I give a good goddamn, right? Because I kind of look at motherfuckers like him. I'm like, okay, you the reason why shit is fucked up. It's motherfuckers like him and the rest of y'all can sit up here and say, okay, like that bullshit that Paul was talking about it again, that shit there. If that ain't the most fucked up shit that I done heard, I don't know what the fuck is. How you gonna motherfucking look at a woman and compare her to a piece of meat? But then again, maybe that's how you look at women. Or maybe that's how you did. You probably still do, right? But that's you. In a sense, I'm about ready to put you in that same category. But see, I can do that. I'm the crazy uncle. I done did more shit than most of y'all. So here's what the fuck the crazy uncle got for y'all. If you're a man, be a man. Stop trying to be like stop trying to be like these motherfuckers that you see on TV. If you're gonna be like somebody, be like your damn daddy, right? Considering if the mama ain't running him off, be like your daddy. Because I act like mine, right? But then I have also created my own path. There's no such thing as a proverbial wall. Get that? That's that Kevin Samuels bullshit. People get married past the age of 35 on a goddamn daily basis. So whatever the fuck that bastard was talking about really didn't make a whole lot of sense. But guess what the fuck y'all did? You so-called men, so-called men. Y'all ain't no, y'all got manginas. And y'all need to go and wipe the sand out of that motherfucker. Because you can't even walk straight. This is what happens when you listen to ignorant motherfuckers. On both sides of the coin, right? Whether it's motherfucking Kevin Samuels or anybody else that's out there. Ain't no way in hell I will go on any type of motherfucking internet show telling my business to any goddamn body. A lot of you motherfuckers don't take advice. Why the fuck you think I don't give it no goddamn more? Because a lot of you motherfuckers don't listen. But like I say, it amazes me, right? Everybody that's following this motherfucker, and he been dead I don't know how long, right? You're not your own person. And then you wonder why you motherfuckers is single. Too busy to listen to the goddamn manosphere. Too busy listening to motherfuckers that really don't mean you no type of good. And then y'all wonder why it's such a big divide. Cause y'all fucked it up. I swear, you so-called men today, I swear, you motherfuckers will fuck up a wet dream. And that's coming from here. Now, whether or not your daddy was around, or if he wasn't around, right? It's kind of 50-50, right? Because because you can really give it your all and raising a child. And if it's meant for them to actually go out there and fuck up, then but then again, I really don't like saying that because I'm just like, okay, motherfuckers, if it's anybody that I'm gonna actually really pay attention to, it will be Bernie Mac because he said it the best. And the King's of Comedy, he said, ain't nothing wrong with the kids. It's that you got punk ass parents out here sitting up here making deals with their children, hanging out with their children, and then they wonder why. And then again, y'all wonder why these bastards don't respect y'all. Too busy trying to hang out with your kids. Because I'll tell you something. What my son, today is my son's birthday. He turned 32. I already told him happy birthday, all that good shit. But the reason why that my son is a success today is because I stayed on his ass. I'm a man about mine. Always been a man about mine. I ain't listening to nobody tell me shit. Because a lot of that shit is bogus. So when you put out, here's a motherfucking equation for y'all, right? When you put out bogus bullshit, right? What the fuck you think the goddamn result is gonna be? The divide. Now you bitching, and then you go create some bullshit like the Manosphere. The fuck out of here. Y'all are gonna learn eventually. But I don't know. You motherfuckers pass too low. So you can't learn shit. So yeah, keep it up. Y'all doing a fantastic job. So, with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door across the street around the corner. Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. I'm gonna holler at y'all.